This weekend is the official start of summer, and sun worshipers everywhere will be flocking to the beach dressed in the latest summer fashions, including flip-flops. Who doesn't love them? They are stylish, easy to wear, and keep your feet cool. But could your flip-flops be causing you pain? With me now is GBMC orthopedic surgeon Jamie Johnston. Welcome, Dr. Johnston.
What?
Mr. Two works, I guess.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
I'm glad you're here. I don't know if I'm going to like what you're about to tell me about these flip-flops because we love them, but I hear they can cause some back pain, right?
Yeah, I think flip-flops don't provide the support that a lot of the shoes we're used to give you. So flip-flops are fantastic for short use, for getting to the beach, getting to the pool, getting to the lake. But if you're wearing them all day, they can lead to some issues with your feet and with your back.
So what should we be on the lookout for in terms of symptoms to know if it's a problem or not?
Well, I think people who have some pre-existing arthritis or bunions in their feet can have irritation from the flip-flops if they don't have that same support. I would look for pain in your Achilles or in the arch of your foot, or your plantar fascia can be something you can get from wearing flip-flops for too long.
Describe where that is to the plantar.
Yeah, the plantar fascia is on the bottom of your foot, and it can be irritated because you don't have the same arch support you get with standard shoes and flip-flops. They tend to be flimsy plastic or rubber.
Yeah.
For three things that have issues with flip-flops, the first is that they're thin and they don't give you the same protection, so your toes aren't covered. You can have injuries to your toes, or you can have splinters, or you can even have nails go through the flip-flop. The second thing is the arch support. And I think the arch support is the biggest issue that comes up with your hip or back pain, because
Yes.
If you have some pre-existing arthritis in the back or the hips or the knees, if you're not getting that cushion, you can transmit that up through the kinetic chain from your feet up into your hip and back. And then the third thing is if you're wearing them for long periods, they don't give you the same support for your ankle, and you can have injuries that way.
It's funny you say that, because I remember when I was pregnant with my daughter. She was a big baby, by the way. And that whole summer I wore flip-flops not thinking anything of it. And then later on, a lot of hip pain, a lot of that lower back pain. So it is something that you have to think about at different stages of your life even.
Absolutely. Flip-flops are fantastic, and we love wearing them, and they're great for short periods, but they can cause trouble. I'll give you some alternatives.
Yes, please do.
So some of the things that we like are the Merrill shoes or the Teva shoes that give you a little bit more support, a little bit covered, and also your toe will be covered in those, which I think they're easy to wear and they're fun, but they're a little bit more protection and better arch support. They're stiffer soles as well.
All right. So that's the main. I mean, what about? Are heels better, or are they not? They come with their own problems, or wedges, or I'm just thinking of what women will want to wear when they're wearing those sundresses if it's not a sandal like that.
I think the best answer to that is you can wear them for short periods, but not all day.
Okay.
And that's probably the best way to deal with it.
That's good. It makes sense. Moderation with everything. We're hearing that all the time. And you also have some more advice outside of flip-flops. We were talking about going to the beach.
Right. Yeah, in terms of beach safety, one of the things we really want to be aware of is head and neck injuries. And if you're getting into the water or diving, you want to always make sure you can see the bottom of the water before you're diving into anything. And if you are body surfing, you want to make sure that you keep your hands out in front of your head so you don't have any neck injuries. It's also important to look out for rip currents, because they can cause you to be pulled out towards.
Okay, that's actually important too. So keeping them out in front as opposed to on the sides.
Right, absolutely, because you can have serious cervical injuries if you're not careful. Make sure you keep your hands out in front of your head.
All right, so being aware of what we're wearing to the beach, and also when we're at the beach, what we're doing at the beach.
That's right.
All right, thank you so much, Doctor. Really appreciate you being here, and we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.